Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Kyle Hendricks, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, this guy pitched awfully well in his last one. A no decision, even though he pitched 8 complete innings. If the offense can score him some runs in this one, he has a pretty good chance to pick up the victory.
So digging in now, Howie Kendrick. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Washington, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Bryant's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know they're hoping for a turnaround from Asdrubal Cabrera in the near future. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Victor Robles digging in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into play here at 273. 7 homers and 21 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. A step on the bag for 1. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Robles at second with 2 down. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And not in time as the run scores. Appeared to be a risky try for the plate on that play, but our show track technology shows us here it was his great wheels that made all the difference. Would have been a completely different outcome if it weren't for the impressive top speed turned in by the runner. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 3 for 11. The 1-0. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
2 out with the man at first. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Nip the corner, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
Got a full count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, 1 base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
First pitch of the at-bat. Javier Baez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
The 3-0. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch on its way.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Long throw to third, and as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and it's grounded just foul down the line. And they're runners at the corners now. And he lays off for ball one. The set and the 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
One and two. Here it is. Fouled away. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. The 2-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Ball one.
And there's ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 8.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. In now, Nico Horner. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Nico.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
0-1, here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, Patrick Corbin. 9-1-2 due up.
Patrick Corbin.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Almora in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Here's Howie Kendrick. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Now here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. A runner at first with no outs here. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 to count.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. None out. Runners at first and second. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Ready now, Javier Baez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Count now a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And that misses. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras, number 14 on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Nico Horner.
Number 2.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Horner, a 22-year-old, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, could pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
The right fielder, number 21, Steven Souza Jr.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks the zone or buries something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. This one's into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run homer for Steven Souza. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
So here's Albert Almora next.
Center fielder,
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robles is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 3 innings complete. The Cubs are on top, 6-1. Now in the box, Juan Soto. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and out of here. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now is Adam Eaton.
Adam.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. This is pulled into right, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Suzuki, a 36-year-old veteran. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. On the move is Eaton. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there. And to score, the runner from second.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Stepping in now, Asdrubal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Lifted in the air out to right. Souza is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubbies are in front, 6-4. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Roenis Elias, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Roenis Elias.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. That's outside.
Elias playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Ryan.
Into the box now, Kris Bryant. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here comes the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0. Six runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And it's gone. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Career homer number 149. And it's now 7-4. Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a curveball misses inside. Ian Happ waits on deck. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready for another chance? Ian Happ. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a move over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed. He chased it out of the zone.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Misses. Ball 2. Chopper down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Baez breaks from first. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The The 2-2 one more time. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Kendrick. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning. So striding in, Victor Robles. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
And it's in time to get him, but they do play to run on the play.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
All right. Outside, that's the ball. That's ball 2.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
So here's Starlin Castro. Popped him up. Contreras is there. And that's the 3rd out. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Nationals 5. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up.
So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Stepping in, Nico Horner. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Robles is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Souza Jr.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard on the ground towards short. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. From the stretch. Line drive to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Now batting, Kyle Hendricks. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 7-5. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Stepping up now as Dribble Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Striding into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the pitch, and it's 1-1.
A curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Wilmer Defoe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down. Still 1-2. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bryant has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kendrick.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Baez has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They're down 7-5. Hunter Strickland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strickland has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. 1 swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Two and one. Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Swing and a liner. Foul. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runners on first with one down. So a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ian Happ will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
I'm set with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Wilson Contreras comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the box, Nico Horner.
Second baseman.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 21. Souza.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Voth, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Steven Souza. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. In now, Albert Almora.
The center fielder.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Starting to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Victor Robles. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. In the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ball 1. Hard hit towards center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Eaton. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. So now to the plate, Adam Eaton. No balls and 1 strike. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here's the 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Kurt Suzuki will be next. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kurt Suzuki. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Soft liner to the right side to second for 1. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Nationals lead 1. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Daniel Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
At the plate, Javier Baez. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. And that's the third out. Cubs are down in order as the lead holds at 12-5. Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Another 0-2 home. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So striding forward now, Ryan Zimmerman. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 1. Heading out toward shallow right. Souza is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher,
Yan Gomes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Washington, number 10, Yan Gomes.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Wander Suero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Wander Suero.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter Ian Happ, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Lays off 1-0 as we head toward a conclusion in this one. I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Suero, 28 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Nico Horner, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as the lead holds at 12-5. Tyler Chatwood comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Howie Kendrick starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
3-0 to him now. 3-1 to Howie Kendrick. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He flew out in his last at-bat from the stretch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
All even now, 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
At the plate now, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Kurt Suzuki waits on deck. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Eaton blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score as the gap shortens to 4 now.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. First pitch on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
As Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And they are really hitting their stride now as this will cut into that deficit even further. The runner scores from second.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Craig Kimbrell answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Ryan Zimmerman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, the pitch, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Michael Taylor will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. A ball and no strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. Swing and a ground ball to third. He'll go to the bag for 1. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
12-9, the final in this one. Chicago played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Kyle Hendricks notches his 3rd win of the year. Patrick Corbin permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.